Let me tell you a story, friend, about a man named Mr. John Miller, a 72-year-old retired carpenter from Ohio. He had built houses, raised a family, and lived a good life. But lately, his energy was gone. His back ached, even walking up the stairs felt like climbing a mountain. He told his wife one morning, "I feel like I'm fading away." But one day, his grandson came over with a blender and a bag full of groceries. He said, "Grandpa, forget energy drinks. I found something better and natural." And that's when everything changed. The Super Tonic Smoothie. Here's what was in it: 1 apple chopped, 1 cucumber, a handful of parsley, 1 clove of garlic, 1 banana, 1 small tomato, 2 leaves of romaine lettuce, half an avocado, 1 carrot, a slice of fresh ginger, juice of half a lemon, 1 tablespoon of raw honey, 1 cup of cold water. He blended it all and drank it every morning on an empty stomach and again before dinner. After just a few days, his wife noticed it first. "John, you're walking faster." A week later, he was out in the garage fixing the fence. 2 weeks later, he was mowing the lawn and racing his grandson up the hill. His secret? Not magic, not pills, just real, honest food, blended with purpose. So if you're feeling tired, slow, or just off, maybe it's time to try Mr. John's Super Tonic Smoothie. All natural, full of energy, and hey, it might just bring back your spark too. A quick note, if you have allergies, are pregnant, or taking medication, check with your doctor first. But for most healthy folks, this drink is a game changer. If this story inspired you, leave a like, share it with someone who needs it, and remember, you're not too old, you're just one good habit away. In the drink is